Hey everyone, welcome back to Between Two Barbells with Mike and Jeralee Hahn here with Body Fit Training Lincoln, located on 17th and Pine Lake here in Lincoln, Nebraska. Today we are talking strength days. So here at Body Fit Training, we have a mix of strength, cardio, HIIT, stretching, mobility, lots of functional and formational training, as you can see with heavy barbells, heavy weights, and kettlebells here in the studio. We have several days throughout the week that are considered what we call lifting days, or we even have a class called strength that consists of just maybe 4 to 6 moves in 50 minutes. That's right, 4 to 6 moves in only 50 minutes. There's a reason for this. There's a reason that there's only a few moves, and the reason that rest time is so important when it comes to strength training. So Mike, why is rest time so important on these strength days?
Well, when you're trying to lift heavy, you need to have that rest period in between lifts to make sure that your muscles are recharged, you're getting blood flow to those muscles, you're getting oxygen to those muscles, you're getting nutrients to those muscle fibers, but also to recharge your central nervous system as well. So, we have to tell our muscles to fire, and after a while, that can get fatigued. So if we don't have proper rest in between, our muscles won't have the capability to fire and contract at their optimal level. All right. So when we're doing strength days, we might only have 4 exercises on a strength day, and it might be 4 sets of 6. We want you to lift pretty heavy. As the reps go down, the weight goes up. So you're going to need, 2.5 minutes in between those sets to get the most out of those lifts. If you don't do that, if you're clicking off in a minute or so, then you're not going to get the most ideal lift out of it. Or if you're doing cardio, if you lift and you move over there and you're jumping around, doing jumping jacks or whatnot, you're taking away blood flow and nutrients to the muscles that you're trying to activate during that particular strength day. So it's important to lift heavy, lift correctly, and get that rest in before your next set. Now, the other thing that we talk about too on our other lifting days is pace. So a day like we had today is pump, we've got about a minute in between, so a much shorter time, but we have more reps. We're not going quite as heavy. But that doesn't mean that you do, your 10 reps in 10 seconds. We want that to go over about, 20 to 30 seconds. So nice, slow and controlled movements. We usually tell people to go, count to 2 or 3 up and down, whatever their lift may be, so that they're getting a lot of time under tension. All right. So the more time under tension, the more stress we have on our muscles, the more stimulus you're going to give them, the better results you're going to get down the road. So, being fast, always working, isn't always optimal. I think a lot of people have that, hey, more is better, faster is better. But in multiple cases, that's just not the way it should be done. So that's why we have different reps, different sets, different types of lifting days, so that we get different types of stimulus on your muscles to have different results going forward so that you get the best results. So we get that a lot. Hey, strength is very slow. Why am I standing around? I thought we were going to work out for 50 minutes. Well, you are, but to get the most out of that workout, you need to have that rest period in between to get the most out of those lifts. If you're doing everything, if you're doing a pump day or a hyper day and you're getting your reps in 10 to 15 seconds and you have a whole minute to get them in, you're going way too fast and you're probably using weight that is way too light. So your results will not be as good as they could be had you gone slower and done heavier weight. So there's a method to our madness here. That is why we do what we do. And if you want to get the most out of your exercising, the most out of your lifting, come to BFT. We'll show you how it's done.
Well, there you have it. That's why rest is so important when you're lifting weights, whether you're at Body Fit Training Lincoln or really anywhere, to be able to get those reps in, get to your max weight, and get that muscle definition that you're looking for. So if you like what you're hearing, hit the like button on YouTube here and subscribe to our channel here at Body Fit Training, and we'll see you next time, Between Two Barbells.